My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review for The Host. And I'm not talking about the Bong Joon-ho movie. No, I'm talking about the movie that's based on the book written by Stephanie Meyer, who was the same woman that wrote the Twilight books. Yeah, I'm talking about that one. And I know everybody hates this movie, like it has 10% on Rotten Tomatoes, but I actually didn't mind it. So let's begin by talking about the cast. And Saoirse Ronan is one of my favorite actresses working today. She is. Like, she's fantastic in Lady Bird. She's great in Brooklyn. She's terrific in Hannah. Um, there's this really small movie that came out in 2022 called See How They Run, and I thought she was just outstanding in that movie. She never disappoints, and this movie is no exception. I thought she carried this movie incredibly well, and she brought both her characters to life in a very convincing manner. So, really good work from her here. I thought Diane Kruger did a perfectly fine job. William Hurt did a good job. Chandler Canterbury does a fine enough job. Boyd Holbrook does a fine enough job. Emily Browning, she's only in like 2 minutes of the movie, but I found her performance to be very underwhelming. But I do want to talk about Jake Abel and Max Irons. These are the two love interests of this movie, and honestly, I couldn't tell them apart. They looked too similar, and they didn't have any distinct personalities, so they just kind of felt like the generic love interest characters. But I do really like the story being told here. Like this idea of an alien invasion where they take over people's bodies, and there's this girl who's live, who's living peacefully with her alien invader. Like, I don't know, I like that. I like the conversations these two characters had, and I thought it carried the movie quite well. It kind of reminded me of Get Out and Young Justice, where Blue Beetle's body gets taken over. And I like stories like that. And this doesn't tap into any psychological whole aspects of it. And yes, I do wish they showcased it in a more effective, creative way. But what we get is still good enough. And that's why I actually thought the romance was essential. Because there's one body, two people, one loves one dude, the other loves the other dude, and as cliche as it might seem, I do like the conflict that came from that. You know, there's a scene where the girl inside the body is annoyed that the body kissed the guy she liked, and then she's also annoyed that she kissed the guy she doesn't like. And you just realize she has no agency, and it's very difficult for her. So I like that. The world building in this movie is quite neat. I do like the caves as this setting. And I really liked the music by Antonio Pinto. It actually add a nice calming, pleasant feel to this movie that really stood out at moments. So there is enough here to like, but the movie's 2 hours and 5 minutes long. I feel like this movie could have been an hour 40 minutes. I definitely felt it drag at points, and the movie can feel generic, it can feel bland, I wish the direction by Andrew Niccol was stronger, and the ending to this movie really sucks. Like, the very end is just so shitty. But Saoirse Ronan carries this movie incredibly well. I do like the main characters. You know what I'm talking about. I do think there is a very interesting premise here, and it's explored well enough, and I would maybe watch this movie again. So I'm giving The Host a 5.5 out of 10. It could go up to a 6. I'm not 100% sure, but it's in that range. But The Host, have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin,